And tonight on our Great American panel, he is a strategic consultant and a pollster whose clients include Fred Thompson, Arnold Schwarzenegger. John McLaughlin is here. She is a columnist, Fox News political analyst. Kirsten Powers is here. He is a former member of the cast of Saturday Night Live, actor, comedian, all-around good guy, except he's a liberal. Joe Piscopo is here. You get heat, you said, for the fact that you come on the network, that you talk with people that don't agree with you. Liberals don't like that?
No, I'm a Sean Hannity fan. I love you, man. We talked on the air, off the air, and I'm a fan. You know, like I just said before we were on the air, I ordered proflowers.com. It's Sean Hannity. I clicked that microphone in the upper right-hand corner.
Who are you sending the flowers to?
My mother.
Oh,
is that okay? Now you ruined the surprise, Sean. Thank you. That's why they don't like me.
Did you get the ruby red vase or the clear vase?
I got the ruby red vase.
Did you?
You know what? I did like the tulips, so I'm sorry.
I don't know. ProFlowers has the tulips at this time of year. All right, great. Well, thank you. My advertiser on radio, ProFlowers, will be happy. All right, now first let's start with. This is not a good week for. Look, you know I'm coming. You know I'm aiming right for you, Kirsten. Not a great week for Barack Obama again. Judge Gregg bails out of this. Here's the thing that frustrates me the most. We have the conference. They all have a big, celebration. The deal has been passed. The biggest transfer of wealth from public to private to the government. And all I'm thinking is, why can't we read it for 72 hours, 48 hours? Why won't Nancy Pelosi allow the American people to see this bill first? I
think that people should be able to see it. I mean, I do think
she's not letting us,
and I think that Democrats are complaining the fact that Obama says that it's going to be up on the website after it's passed, and I think that people would like to see it before that, and I think that was the expectation from him. So I think
that was the original plan, though,
yeah.
Joe. I mean, Barack Obama, the anointed one, the Messiah, he descends from the heavens, said transparency, no lobbyists. We have lobbyists, tax cheats running the IRS. Aren't there any better Democrats out there?
You know, it's nice that you're objective. That's what I like about it. You know what? I tell you what. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm totally with the guy. I have to tell you that, and I trust it, and I think he had no choice. I think the president had no choice but to do what he's doing.
To do what he's doing, and do you know what he's doing? Why don't you look in the camera and explain how we can spend this amount of money?
What am I, Rod Blagojevich over here? No, you know what? Your point is well taken. Where there was a lot of pork on it, but didn't he say at the press conference? I thought he was great at the press conference, guys. Yeah. It was great, where he says, I'm willing to talk, let's talk, and then John McCain stood up, and it got to be like what Washington was supposed to be about.
They say let's talk, but everybody that I talk to, John, every Republican that's actually gone to the White House, through the booze, the schmooze, the parties, they sit down, they offer their suggestions, and then they get reminded, oh, they didn't win power. They lost. Yeah. That's not bipartisanship. They were cut out of the writing of this bill.
Oh, even as we're doing this show, they're reducing tax cuts in that plan right now. Yeah. They're taking away stuff for home buyers. They're taking away stuff for car buyers. And Eric Cantor, who I work for, we did a poll ahead of time. If they put the Republican plan next to the Democrat plan, the Republican plan creates twice as many jobs for half the cost. According to economists and budget experts, it's 6.2 million jobs versus 3 million jobs. It's a cost of $790 billion versus $477 billion.
No, CBO numbers have affirmed that the gross domestic product goes down in 10 years, that any stimulative efforts will be short-term. We know that most of the spending, Kirsten, is back-ended. It's 2010, 11, 12. That's not stimulus. That's not a jolt. That's that's expanding government.
That's why they're not putting it out. But that's why it goes side by side.
I don't think that's why they're not putting it out, and I think that the idea
putting it out to hide it.
But the idea that somehow the Republicans could have been involved in this and we could have worked something out is kind of ridiculous, because the Republicans want a completely different bill. They're not interested in what he's doing.
So they didn't want to hear what the Republicans said, so we don't...
We did elect Barack Obama president. He is a Democrat, and
he is a socialist.
He is not a socialist.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of France,
and the point is, they're not,
and to the Socialist Republic for which it stands.
The Republicans are interested in any way, shape, or form working with the Democrats on the bill. They want it to be a bill that's
I think the word stimulus is offensive to me. It sounds like a late-night ad on Fox News. Make your lover happy. Order stimulus now.
Explain the Cialis ads with the 2 tubs.
We're 2 church-going guys. I'm offended by this, okay? Hey, but can I tell you, I know how to cure this economy. I know how to do it. And I heard Barack Obama talk about it. No one's getting on the bandwagon. It's manufacturing in America. You have to bring manufacturing back to America.
So,
not the smart stuff.
Explain how all that pork barrel spending in
I don't know.
2011
You
is
know
going
what?
to get us there. Because you said you support it. How's it get us
You
there?
know what? Because I don't think the president has a choice, and I think it's going to come into the infrastructure. And a lot of when the governors start to call the White House,
3 years down the line for most of the projects.
I bet you watch when they start putting the infrastructure jobs out there, union or otherwise, it will stimulate the economy.
They're temporary. That depends on government. That's not a private sector long-term solution, right?
I don't know, Joe, but overall they should stimulate it by jobs.
You hold the football.
You sold this better than I do.
All right, we're going to have more with our Great American panel right after the break. Plus, believe it or not, Alexandra Pelosi, that's right, Nancy Pelosi's daughter. You nearly hit me. She's going to be here with a look at her documentary. And introducing, by the way, tonight, the Hate Hannity Hotline video. Take a sneak peek.
What? I thought you was going to back up and leave our president alone. Oh, Sean Hannity. Trying to keep it positive. You're talking smack, though.
Tomorrow, want to learn how to turn some heads? This young man's got some advice that'll keep him spinning. Plus, Dr. Ruth reveals her top 10 secrets for great sex. Fox and Friends, be here.